Hey guys, this is Boss Lady, also known as Taisha on a regular basis. How about we start with that? My name is Taisha, and I am coming to you guys today, not on a beauty level, which you guys are so used to me doing, but today I just want to talk about something new that's going on in my life, and I kind of, excuse me, want social support on this topic. So let me tell you what's going on. Clearly by the title, you already know I'm starting a weight loss journey. And I'm sure that you guys hear that so much on YouTube. Oh, I'm doing weight loss and blah, 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 and this and this and that. But mine is different. I've always been overweight since I was a child, like born. That's just who I am genetically. And I've been doing different diets and triets and, all the cliche stuff that we've done for our lives. And, ooh, something worked for me. Let me try it. Well, that doesn't always work. And for me, at least, it doesn't. And if it does work, it doesn't stick. So I am coming to the realization that I need some help. And in that realization, I have decided that I am going to pursue weight loss surgery. So by doing that, well, just by me telling somebody makes me feel more confident about it, because I know that a lot of people think, well, okay, let me just say this. Knowing the people around you and the people who support you and love you, you also at the same time know who to tell and who not to tell, or not to get involved in your decision process or even in your journey, because you have family that loves you and they love you so much they want you to stay the way you are. You're so this, and oh, you've never been depressed and you love your body, and which I do, don't get me wrong, I'm voluptuous, I'm beautiful, and I love me. And I think that's why I'm doing this, because I love me, and me wants to stick around a lot longer than my life expectancy being overweight. So it's not for me cosmetic, because I'm happy in the skin I'm in. I'm pretty, and I don't have any problems with my self-esteem. But I do have health problems, and health problems that are almost avoidable being overweight, like hypertension and diabetes and stuff like that. And I'm still young, and I don't want to have to deal with that stuff. Y'all, I know I need to do my hair. Don't laugh. That's going to happen. Don't worry. So anyway, so by not telling certain people, I can avoid the ridicule that's going to happen. Like, you shouldn't do the surgery, and you shouldn't risk your life to lose weight. Just stop eating, or just go outside and run. Well, that's like the older people in my family, okay? That's nobody young. That's like the older people in my family. I can totally see my grandmother saying that. You should just get out and run. Back in my day, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, grandma. So I'm not going to really involve my grandmother in this whole process. My sister, she's one of my biggest supporters. My mom, I can't really say that much so, because she is, nope, this is how God made you, and you should just deal with, I kind of feel like she might say something like that. No, I'm not going to go on and not tell her. I'm just going to at least have that one person in my ear. I can't hide from her. She's my mom. But my husband, he's there for me, and he says, if you want to do it, then you do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. I'm here for you. Another 100 pounds. I'm not going nowhere. So I said, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. If my husband supports me, and if I support me, it doesn't matter who else supports me, in my opinion. But it's nice to have support. I don't need this over here in this ear and this. I don't need that. Whatever I think is best for me and my family is what I'm going to do. So anyway, I have decided to go ahead with the weight loss surgery. The one of my choice is the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And the reason why I chose that is because it has less long-term side effects than the other options like the bypass, which that's a no. I can't do the bypass because of the absorption factor in the stomach that's taken out or bypassed. I'm already anemic, and if I should lose that nutritional intake from that part of my stomach, I wouldn't be able to work to do my job. Because if I'm too tired and exhausted and fatigued from a low iron deficiency, then I can't be a nurse. I just can't do both. So, my baby, come here, Nana. So, the lap band surgery, I chose not to do that because I have heard too many bad stories. And I've heard good stories too, don't get me wrong. But I've also heard, erosion stories from a really personal, close person in my life. Well, a friend of mine, I guess you can call her. And then I've heard others. Just successful stories are the most. They weigh over the bad, but I just don't want to risk it. I just don't want the whole foreign body concept going. I don't want to have to keep going in and out because let me tell you why. Mainly, I can cheat that all day long, and I have to fight myself if I have a gastric band because I'm a nurse, and I can take in and take out as much saline as I want to. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to get that's ridiculous, I even said that. But I'm just going to get the sleeve because I think that's the best for me right now. So, with that being said, I went to a seminar in Las Vegas for the weight loss surgery that's here, and it's run by Dr. Atkinson. Dr. Son was the person that was there, and I liked him. He's really cool. And the process is, after the seminar, because I know I watch a lot of videos, or I watch a lot of you guys' videos on here for people that are also vlogging their weight loss journey, and nobody ever really talks about like the process and what to expect and the time frame, because I know that's different for everybody, but I just want to share my own, and if maybe it'll help somebody. But I went to the little seminar, the little free seminar that they have, and they answer all your questions, and they talk about the different surgeries. Sorry, y'all, my baby's here with me. My husband's going to baseball practice with that on. Hey, Nana. So anyway, they talk about this procedures and what's to have and what's to come. The post-op, the pre-op, the complications, the risk factors. I think it's a pretty much multi-informative seminar that they do. So after the seminar, you fill out this little paper if you are still interested, which surprisingly enough, a lot of people were not interested after they heard what they had to say. So I think those are people who were just uninformed, and most of them was only 180 pounds, 200 pounds, so they decided not to do it. But anyway, after the seminar, you were supposed to call your insurance to check your eligibility. So I did that, and of course it's covered. And what was so crazy is I was checking for requirements. Okay, so requirements for this surgery from my insurance company is a BMI of greater than 40 or a BMI of greater than 35 with a comorbidity that is exacerbated by obesity. And what that means is a comorbidity is a disease process like diabetes, hypertension, sleep apnea, and things like that. Exacerbated by means that the weight loss makes it worse. The weight loss makes those things worse. So you qualify if you have a BMI of 35 and a morbidity, or you're just 40 and old and that's it. So, I'm 40 and that's it. I'm over 40 for my BMI, so that's the only requirement that I had to meet. And I was kind of surprised because most people were saying here on, YouTube, oh, I had to do a sleep apnea test, I had to do this test and that test, and I had to do a diet for 3 months or whatever, but I didn't have, my requirements are not that. My requirements are you either fat or you fat and sick. So luckily I'm just fat. So anyway, that's so funny. I can't even believe I said that. So I met the requirements. The lady called me actually the Monday morning, because I went to this last Saturday, which was 2 days ago, and they called me today from the surgeon's office, and the advocate told me what to expect, what to pay. She told me what my insurance wants me to do, which was just to be fat, just to be over 40 BMI. And the office requirements were the psychiatric evaluation, which they do at that office for an extra fee, and an EKG, and a series of blood tests. And that's all. So I just need to do those 3 things. I told her, I said, you are just making this too easy for me. Because I thought it was a process, y'all. I'm serious, because I had considered it months ago. And months ago, it was like a 6-month diet, and you have to lose 20 pounds before we do the surgery, and yada, yada, yada. And that was like a year before I had my baby. And it's not the same requirements anymore. They've changed for the better. So all I have to do are those 3 things. And after I submit those 3 things, I meet with the surgeon the same week, which if I turn them in on Monday, I'll probably meet him on Wednesday or something like that. And we'll go over the results, I guess, and the pre-op or whatever. And I will schedule my surgery for 2 weeks later. So if I get all of my EKGs, my EKG, my lab work, and my psych eval done next week, or this, I actually have my doctor's appointment for tomorrow to do the EKG and the lab work. If I get the psych eval done this week, I'll meet with the surgeon the following week, and I'll have the surgery 2 weeks later. I'm like, what? So we're looking at about 3 to 4 weeks to get the surgery. The surgery date I'll probably have in 2 weeks. And she's like, the insurance only takes 5 to 10 business days to get, excuse me, in her experience, it takes that long with my insurance to get an approval. And she's like, I don't see any reason why you won't get an approval. I'm like, what? So soon? But I didn't even get to finish watching all my vlogs on YouTube. No. So anyway, that's the process, and that's what I'm looking at having to tackle. So, I mean, I'm up for it. I have a friend who has had the surgery recently, and he was telling me, all your whole life is going to change, and he was telling me that my eating habits are going to change. And I'm like, okay. Initially, I was a little nervous about that, but only because, here, baby, here you go. Only because I like to eat. I'm not even going to lie. I like to eat, and I like to eat what I want. And the problem that I'm going to have there is because I have portion control issues. And that's what's my issue now. And that's why I think this gastric sleeve will be best for me, because it's going to allow me to control how much I actually take in, which is my number one problem. So with that being said, I have to do by the way, a lot of people on YouTube that I've been watching have to do the whole liquid diet, 2-week liquid diet before the surgery, or a 1-week liquid diet, and I don't have to do that. Oh my God, you know my eyebrows. Lord Jesus. Excuse me, I'm busted up today. I don't have to do, he doesn't require a liquid diet 2 weeks before the surgery. And he said primarily the reason why some surgeons require that is to shrink your liver before the surgery, because if you guys know anything about the surgery, they have to move your liver from over your stomach in order to gain access to it. So that's why they do the liquid diet, not so that you can lose weight, which of course is going to happen, but just so that they can shrink the fatty content of your liver. So, but my surgeon, his weight loss program or surgery program does not require that. I just have to go to a pre-op meeting right before the surgery, and in that meeting he'll tell me the NPO. I just have to do an NPO. For you guys who don't know what NPO is, NPO is nothing by mouth after midnight before the surgery. So yeah. I know. So I just have to do the NPO period after midnight before the surgery. I don't have to do the liquid diet before, but I will be on one afterwards, which probably, judging by the way people feel after the surgery, I won't mind it because that's all you can really intake is liquid, if you're lucky. So I don't know, y'all. I'm up for the challenge. I'm also up for any feedback you guys can give me, because the main thing that I don't know, that I guess I'm seeking information on, is like, what is your life like after you've had the surgery 3, 4, 5 months post-op? Were you able to stop eating what you were eating before? Did your appetite change? I know your intake is going to change, but did it ever come back? I'm just afraid that I can sabotage the surgery. Like, I can retrain my stomach to take in what I want it to, or whatever. Nobody really talks about that on YouTube, which is one thing I plan on doing through my, journey on YouTube, is just getting that information out there to people who, like myself, were looking for when they needed it. I guess that's how you can put it. So any insight, any feedback you guys have, that'll be awesome. That's so totally welcome. Just leave it below, and I don't want no negative. I just can't do negative right now, because I just need all the support that I can get from you guys. And for those of you who watch my beauty videos, I'm so sorry I have not been making videos yet. I have just been working a lot, and I owe you guys a lot of product reviews. I got 2 companies that have sent me products to review that I'm supposed to be doing videos for. So I'm being bad, but I have been in the process of buying a new camera. I bought a new camera, had to send it back, so now I'm waiting on another one. We're going to Disneyland next week, so I won't be on that week, but I need a camera before that trip, so I'll probably be getting one soon. So, sorry guys, just bear with me. And thanks so much for watching my intro video. I really hope that this gets to the right person that can help me, or that I can help, whichever way it goes. I know. So, body shots, y'all, look, I'm not really into body shots. I guess for myself, I would do this so that I can look back on this and be like, dang, I was that big, what? Whatever. So, you're gonna child by me? Yes. Hi, mama. Okay, so y'all can already see that, yes, I'm a plus size diva. I'm all of this. Arms all big and flabby. This is just a mess, honey. I just hope that goes away. Anyway, so turn around, boo-boo. So this is me. This is a side view of me. All that junk. I've never really had too big a stomach, but it's there. My biggest thing is my arms. Look at that. And my legs. So this is me in the front. And from the other side, that's me. Yes, I do have jelly rolls. I have jelly rolls in the back, but that's okay, because, they'll be gone soon. At some point. I don't know, y'all. I'm looking at like a 3-week turnaround here. 3 weeks to a month before I actually have the surgery. That's crazy, huh, Nana? Yeah, you hear her? She said, Thither. Anyway, let me get up out of here, y'all. I got hair to do. Okay. Thanks again for tuning in. I will come back with an update as soon as there is one. See you guys later. Bye.